Well, hello viewers, and welcome to this spooky edition of Red Dave. As always, I'm Jake.
And I'm Liam.
How have you been, Liam?
Pretty good, actually. It's a real shame about what happened last week, though, with the tragic loss in the royal family.
Yes, it truly is, and we do wish a speedy recovery and swift retrieval of the Queen's remains. It was certainly a strange turn of events. Who even knew that corgis were that explosive?
That's right, Jake. And next week we'll be showing a short film on what to do if you find a corgi in your household and how to dispose of it nicely and correctly.
Get up to anything this week, Liam?
Actually, I was allowed to get to an early screening of the new film Space Jam. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to get to see my favourite characters on screen with Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Well, that's just brilliant.
How about yourself? Did you get up to anything fun this weekend?
I can't say I have really, Liam, other than a lot of preparations for Halloween, as you surely know is next week. So today, we're going to help you with a few bits and bobs you can do at home to prepare for this treat or trick of a holiday. Here's what's coming up. Our first guest this afternoon has a strange collection of sorts, but this isn't your standard collecting hobby like stamps, coins or bones. It's dolls. Today we're here with Keith, who started collecting dolls when he was only 4 years old. He has now amassed over 80 dolls from big to small and young to old. He's brought 3 of his personal favourites along with him to the studio, so let's go over to him now. Keith, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. I've got Sarah, Anne and Tabitha with me today.
So how did you start getting into them? I mean, not like that, I mean, start collecting.
Well, my mum used to have some and I just really liked the look of them. So I went to a few auctions and I started collecting them. And they've grown as a big collection now and they've really grown on me as well.
Interesting.
Yeah. Would you say you have a favourite of the dolls, or is it just too hard to pick?
I've got to say Tabitha's my favourite. You seen a velvet green dress today? It's quite a treat.
Lovely dress. It's lovely, yes.
So do you do anything special with the dolls, like take them out or anything like that?
Well, I used to, but the neighbours don't really like them that much, so I can't really take them out that more. But I do take them out in the car sometimes to the dress shop to get some new outfits on them, because obviously they've got to look nice. Yeah, I just got this new velvet dress, which is amazing. Come with a hat as well. Quite cheap as well. So.
It's not really everyone's cup of tea, is it? I suppose you get a lot of, let's say, people who don't understand.
Well, I don't really agree with them. It's just nonsense. There's nothing horrible about them. They're harmless. I think it's quite a nice hobby to have.
They're a little bit creepy though, don't you think? I mean, do you witness any special activity going on because of them looking at you?
No, but I'm getting quite frustrated now with my neighbours because my house burnt down and I swear it was them, but they keep blaming the dolls and it's really it's getting me angry.
The dolls?
There's nothing, they're dolls. How could they do anything? It doesn't make sense.
That sounds absurd to me.
I swear it was Mrs. Rogers next door.
So you've lost quite a lot of dolls then?
Yeah, these are the only 3 I've got left, out of the original anyway. And thank God I've got Tabitha, she's my favourite. Yeah.
So out of the 80 dolls that you have, these are the only 3 remaining. Do you not think one of these could have burnt the house down?
Of course they wouldn't. I mean, none of them would, especially not Tabitha. She wouldn't do that to me again.
Again? What do you mean again?
I didn't... No, just forget that. Move on.
So do you want to say hello to any family at home before you go?
Oh, I have no family anymore. It's just me and the... Where have they gone? What? You took them!
I can...
Give them back!
Well, that was a lot of fun, wasn't it, Jake?
It was.
I hope we have a lot of spooky guests like that on the show all the time.
So do I, Liam. So do I. And we'll start right now. Coming up is a quick chat with our very own intern, John.
He's not ours for much longer, is he?
No, that's right, Liam. He's leaving us to star in his new spooky show, Ooly Ghoulies.
We're all pleased as punch with his work, and we wish him the very best. Let's take a look.
Let's.
We're here today in the historic fishing village of Grimsby, set deep in northeast Lincolnshire. The main location is the Grimsby Student Halls of Residence. Over the years, this place has seen its fair share of issues. It was once used as a butcher shop, not for animals, but for people. It was used as a killing floor, again, not for animals, but for people. Back in the Neolithic era, cavemen used to bring their love rivals here and beat them to death in a sport that they called Uglag. We're here today with exclusive access from Jeremiah Burton. And today, we are going to find how many ghosts there are in this place. I'm John. Welcome to Woolly Ghouls.
And now we welcome you to the Crafting Corner. Today we have a very special guest in to help us learn how to make our own Halloween masks.
Hello, I'm Jamie.
Hi, so what will you be using to make our Halloween masks today?
Well, to start off, we'll want some thread and a needle, some elastic and some flesh-coloured cloth.
We'd like to remind our audience that some of you may not be old enough to handle a needle and thread, so you should ask an adult to help with this. We don't want anyone getting hurt, do we?
No, we definitely don't.
Thank you. Well, to start off, you will want to take some of your cloth and your needle and thread. The pieces of cloth should be sewn together to fit the face of either you or your child.
How exactly will you make it fit the face?
Well, the pieces are just scraps, so you can just arrange them to look like the shape of a face. And you don't need to worry about the stitches looking nice. The messier they look, the better. You want to remember to make some eye holes and a mouth hole. You'll want to see and breathe.
Is that all that you do with the mask then?
No, but we are nearly finished. The last thing to do with the mask is sew a piece of elastic to the side of the mask. There should be some bits at the side, such as here and here, for you to sew the elastic to the side of the mask. Here is one I made earlier.
We doing a shot or what?
Yeah, mate.
Where's the crew?
This is all we got. It's a low budget, mate. Forgot to book out the cameras.
You fucking forgot to book out the cameras.
Yeah.
How do you fucking forget to book out the cameras?
Dunno. Alfie was in charge.
Well, why would you trust Alfie? It's just not good. It's always the same. Fucking for your TV. You get 300k from the BBC, and then all of a sudden, oh, I get to fucking book out the cameras. What's in the shed?
I don't know, mate. I haven't looked. Looked a bit creepy, to be fair.
But you meant...
Did you hear that?
That's... What is in the shed? Whose house is this? Keith.
It's that creepy guy with the dolls.
We're going to have to go have a look before we actually even get fucking started on this. We need to know what we're dealing with. The fuck? I don't think this is right. Can you hear that?
Is that the door knocking?
No. Whispering. Can you hear it whispering?